His widowed sister-in-law Carrie, photographed just right up here, and Alexander Graham Bell's parents Melville and Eliza, whose photographs are right behind you above that flat grate by the doorway.
Okay.
And the main reason why the Bells chose to leave their home in Scotland and move here to Canada was because at the age of 23, Alexander Graham Bell had fallen very ill with tuberculosis, and own experiments and did a lot of the groundwork for the telephone just more generally. Now, along with the Bell's home, they also owned a small plot of farmland in the surrounding area, so about 10.5 acres, which was used to produce most of their own food, primarily fruit like apples and cherries, as well as raising a few animals in that barn that did outside. Okay. Conduct his teaching. So Melville Bell worked as an elocutionist or as like a speech therapist. So his job was to teach you how to speak properly if you had a speech impediment like a lisp or a stutter. But more importantly, while in Scotland, he would teach you how to speak with the Queen's English rather than the Scottish brogue as like a way of elevating your social status. That's right. And he had become quite famous in Scotland for his invention of a phonetics alphabet, which he called visible speech, and that's shown in this chart right here. So each of these symbols is supposed to represent different like tongue and lip movements. So it's because of the natural light they provided. And we saw his mother's artwork displayed all throughout the home, which I'll be showing you as we move forward. Okay. In fact, two of her paintings are just right behind you there. So that portrait on the wall was a self-portrait that his mother made when she was around 15 years old, so still out in Scotland. And she also made this landscape painting of the Grand River right beside you on that bookshelf there while they were living here in Brantford. And again, the Grand River is directly behind their house here. That's it. And also about 80 to 90% of what you see throughout the home is to be lifted up and used as you speak. Yep. And then in order to actually make a telephone call with it, first what you would have to do is crank the handle in the center, and this would rotate a series of magnets and generate an electromagnetic current, which gets transmitted to a switchboard exchange where it's answered by a telephone operator and then connected for using a telephone switchboard. But we will also see the of the switchboards when we go to the Henderson at lunchtime, which will serve at noon, along with afternoon tea or which is slightly smaller, and then supper served around 8 o'clock at night. So they would only ever eat in this room, never in their kitchen or living room like some of us mentioned today. But also here on this wall we have another painting that was done by Alexander Graham Bell's mother, Eliza, and this is considered one of her best. And it's of her 3 children. And an interesting detail is that